guys, I have made it to the hotel, and boy, is it giving bare minimum. But I have learned that San Juan is not the place you want to play with last minute hotels. So I had been kind of eyeing hotels, but hadn't officially locked one in. And when I finally got ready to lock it in, probably like a week ago, the options were either this hotel for 151 and the next option was 370. So since we're only going to be here at night, I read the reviews and they were like, it's just a basic one night stay before your cruise, so it'll suffice. So I went ahead and booked it. And it's not bad. It's clean. It doesn't have an odd smell or anything. It just is very basic. Y'all know I'm a Marriott girl, but I don't have any points right now, so I couldn't book a free hotel. So this is what we have. But we're only here for one night, so I will be going to the cruise port tomorrow. My boarding time is like 3:30, so that's what it'll be. Brittany is here with me. I don't know if I've shared that in the vlog or not yet, but this is our first like official kind of sisters trip. She has her own cabin, so I don't know how much we'll see of her. Y'all know how we do when we cruise together. We really don't hang together. We like are back and forward and doing our own thing. So she has some separate excursions booked. I have some different ones booked, so it'll be interesting to see how both of our trips play out. But I'm really, really excited for getting on board, and I'm just so happy with the fact that I have made it here, y'all. It's been so hard for me the last couple weeks. I'll be honest. I've been kind of staying low key because I've just been kind of keeping my head down and just trying to like, I guess, get through everything from this administration's changes and, you know, seeing the flight accidents and all those things. Everything just kind of had me like spiraling. And honestly, I was like, I don't even know if I want to travel. Like, it was just so many worries and so many unknowns that I didn't know if I wanted to do this, even though this trip is going to be so amazing. I cannot wait to tell you guys where all we're going. So I will say, when I got to the airport today, one thing that I learned is that like when you are in your own little bubble, you think that the whole world is thinking like you and operating like you. Like, I have been in the house pretty much for the last month. You guys know I got off Virgin in Miami maybe January 26th when my group cruise ended. And from then I kind of been in the house and just kind of taking in all this information and news from TikTok, social media, just all across the board. And honestly, I was just feeling defeated. I was feeling like, what's the point? Because my entire life is wrapped up in travel. Like, not only do I love it, but now this is my career. So my income is tied into this. And so it really sent me into a panic about what is to come, what I should be doing. Should I be pivoting and all of that? But I definitely have had to lean into prayer. It's been really tough, and my heart goes out to the people that lost their lives in these flights and just even lost their confidence in travel, because that's a real thing. And I think that for me, going through this experience of being back in that place of being afraid or just having hesitation or anxiety around travel, it's really going to help me to talk to my clients, because if you guys don't know, I do a lot of booking for Virgin Voyages for solo travelers. And so I think for me, like, it's good for me to kind of get back in this mind frame, because this is like cruise 21 for me, probably like 20 or 19 solo. Well, not that many because I got a couple group cruises in there, but anyway, I've done quite a few group cruise or quite a few cruises solo. So for me, I sometimes forget how scary and unending this can be for people. And so I think that this is going to help me to really, like, I always have compassion for first time travelers. Like, I'm not that person that's going to tell you, you need to just do it. Because I know that that's not right, and that's not where I started from. But this really helps me to kind of like stay in that mindset of like what a traveler is thinking and what they're worried about when they're first going. So I think this was a good experience. Like, the entire time, like the flight, when we landed here in Puerto Rico, they clapped. I clapped too, because I was like, thank goodness. This is the first layover flight I've had to do since my first solo trip, which ironically had a cruise stop here in Puerto Rico. So I have not done this, had to go to 2 different places in 3 years now. And so, you know, being afraid of flying and then having to get on not 1 but 2 flights to get here was a lot. So I definitely was trying to like keep my mindset straight and everything. But I'll tell you guys something beautiful that happened in Orlando. And I'm just checking my phone because Brittany's gonna be here in a minute. But in Orlando's airport, there was a Southwest agent that was like calling out a couple birthdays, and they sung happy birthday to everybody. And I thought that that was so special, because that's something that I haven't experienced on a flight, where they like sang happy birthday and the agents did all of that. So kudos to Southwest for going the extra mile and doing that. So I thought that was really special for those travelers. And when I was going to the restroom, a guy tapped me on the shoulder, and I had on my headphones. So I don't know why he chose me, or maybe I looked friendly even though I had on my headphones. I don't know. But he was like, could you go in there and check on my wife? She's in there with my child who has special needs. Can you just make sure that they're okay? Just tell them that their husband is worried about them. So I went in there and did it. Like, it was a long line, so everybody thought I was skipping. But for me, like, usually even being in a situation where I have to like say something out loud in front of people, I would be so intimidated. But like, I don't know, I think it's because I just have been so stressed about everything going on. Like, that was like the least I could do. So I just walked in, I was like, hey, is so and so in here? Your husband just wants to make sure you're okay. And everybody in line was like, oh my God, that is so sweet. I don't know if I could have walked in and done it. And I was like, I mean, you're just walking into the bathroom and talking. But I think it's a testament to the fact of, like, for me, I took it as like, look at this family, you know, their child has special needs. They're going through extra hurdles, and they're still traveling, flying. I don't know why they were traveling or where they were going, but, you know, they still managed to travel and get out. And for me, you know, just seeing that husband care about the wife and the child enough to want someone to ask a stranger to go in and check on them, like, I just thought that was really special. And so it really has put things into perspective today. Just that little stop in Orlando, from seeing the happy birthday, that the entire world, even though everything is on fire, it feels like the entire world is still going on. Things are still going on. Life is still going on. So I guess we just have to just keep praying and just keep going. I know that's a very, very long rant into what we're talking about, but I just kind of wanted to share that, because I really haven't shared a lot about my personal life. And I definitely want to do that. I feel like I've prayed on it, and I feel like God is calling me to step into kind of like a new space. I'm going to tell you guys what I have been up to. Like, with me being home just 1 month, you guys will not believe the number of things that I have been doing and opportunities that have arisen. We have some exciting stuff coming on the channel. So I'm really excited about that, but most excited about Puerto Rico right now. So let's get into the vlog. This is going to be the pre-cruise vlog. I'm sure I'm going to have to split it up, and we'll start from the cruise tomorrow for embarkation in a different video. But let's see what we get into in Puerto Rico. She's here. Look who's here, guys. Brittany, wave. Wave at the people.
Hi, that's a digicam?
Yeah. She's here. Okay, so we're getting ready to go out, probably grab some food, find something to do in the area. I don't know how much stuff we're gonna actually do tonight, but we gotta get a little exploring in, so let's get into it. Before we get too far into this video, I want to share a message about the beautiful luggage you saw featured in the intro. I partnered with Level 8 to check out their Luminous textured 28-inch luggage, and after 4 flights, it's already become my favorite. From the trunk design to the textured non-scratch exterior, this luggage will last a lifetime. If you're looking for a beautiful luggage for your next adventure, be sure to visit the link in the description to shop Level 8. Now, back to the video. We decided to walk to Distro T-mobile, which was about 10 minutes away from our hotel. This area is full of restaurants and things to do, and also has an Aloft, Sheraton, and a casino in the area. It is expensive to stay here, but I think it's worth it. authentic Puerto Rican food, but hunger overtook us, so we stopped at the nearest place we saw, which was this delicious Mexican restaurant. Next time on the Jen Danielle Experience, it's cruise day. Join me for embarkation day as we kick off this 7-night exotic trip like no other. I'll see you guys back.